What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the channel. I make it known to people that I'm a very spiritual person. I don't conform to any organized religion due to certain aspects of people practicing a righteous religion in my family who are not really righteous and they're actually evil. So I needed to really remove myself from that religion. But I want to talk today about people who come into your life to steal things from you, to rob you of your energy, and they waste your time. They end up affecting your finances, your quality of life, your personal relationships. When that happens, you need to cut the cord from these individuals. Now, it could be people who mean a lot to you. Sometimes it could be people who you just work with. Sometimes it could be friends, family, co-workers, whatever the case. Could even be your neighbor. You never know. It's important to process the fact that these people don't care about you and they're selfish and their motives are self-centered and one-sided. It's okay to be disliked by somebody like that, but you really want to cut the cord to make sure you remove them from your energy completely. And when they attempt to come back into your life, just stand on the decision that you made and refuse to allow them into your energy or your life, no matter what they do. Now, I wrote down a list of 25 names of people who I should have been able to trust, people who I leaned on for support, people who I counted on, people who I showed my love, my respect, my time, and my gratitude for. And these are all people who betrayed me. It's a list of 25 names. Some were very close, some were not close at all. But you need to cut the cord. And while I'm doing this, I want to give something back to anybody else out there who has somebody like that in their life. You just need to cut the cord, remove them from your energy. I want you to make a note to grieve the loss of all the people who betrayed you in your life, all the people who you showed love to, but they didn't love you. And it's not that you were hard to love. It's that they didn't know how to show you love because they were too busy worrying about greedy things, and their motives were very selfish when you gave them your love and respect and your trust. You need to cut the cord from these people. I wrote down a list of 25 names, and I personalized a letter here. This is something very special to me, and I gotta say, I'm doing it to give back something to others who have people who use them in their lives. But I stand by what I say about worshiping the creator of the universe. I believe God has the final say in everything, and I'm not somebody who practices chaos magic, unlike these other people who I've written down here on this list. But it's important that when people do that kind of stuff against you, that you cut the cord. So I'm going to do this presentation for everybody to see, and anybody who can take away something from it, I'm glad to be of service and helpful to them, as I not only cut the cord for myself, but inspire others to do the same who have people like this in their lives. So I wrote down a list of 25 names, and I'm going to read the letter. It says, grieving the love you could never give to me. I needed you. I loved you. I trusted you, and you let me down. I give up on the relationship that truly never was because you are selfish, but I never needed your approval to be happy. And I'm at my best whenever you're not around bothering me. And this is very personal to me. It applies to some of the people who I showed my love to the most, but it also applies to just other people who I probably shouldn't have trusted because they would all eventually betray me. But it's okay to accept that these people were not meant to be in your life. Some people are meant to teach us lessons in life. Maybe I could be the one who teaches them the lesson, to take something out of it. And for those of you who are just supportive of my channel, I hope this helps you out in some sort of way. After you read the letter, place it into the circle. Light 7 candles. Place it into the circle. And now you're going to say something to really make sure you want to cut the cord and never invite this energy back into your life again. So I'm going to say it. I trust you, God, to remove all energy vampires, users, and abusers from my life. I release them. I release them. I trust you, God, to remove all energy vampires and users from my life. I release them. I release them. I trust you, God, to remove all energy vampires, users, and abusers from my life. I release them. I release them. I trust you, God, to remove all energy vampires from my life. I release them. I release them. I give permission for my angels to protect me and to fight against those who cause me problems. I release them. I give permission for my ancestors who came before me to do what's right by me and to release these negative people who serve me no purpose. I release them. I release them. I trust God. I trust in His power. I lean on Him towards a better future, and I trust Him to release these energies from my life who no longer serve me. I release them. I release them. Now I want you to take the letter with the 25 names that you've written down, and I want you to destroy it. Each time you rip the letter, let it be a reminder of the time you were betrayed, and the time these people hurt you, the time they stabbed you in the back, the time they lied to you, the time they took your trust and abused it, the time they mistake your kindness for weakness. Release them. When you come to accept that there never really was a relationship, it was based on selfish, one-sided motives, there will be no pain because there's nothing to grieve. You're just cutting the cord. You're releasing energies that no longer serve you. Now that we've destroyed it, now that we've placed it into the circle, we pray to God to release these people from our energy. We place the destroyed letter into this bottle. Now, I just want to remind people, when people come into your life to use you and gain things off you and they don't really care about you, it's not your fault. But just be thankful to God that He revealed to you these are people who are not meant to be in your life. And now you can really start to cut the cord. Blow out one candle and pour the wax into the jar. You're letting go of people who no longer serve you. You're letting go of energies who no longer serve you. As you pour the wax into the bottle, it represents their betrayals, their emotions, their instability, their recklessness, and these are burdens not for you to carry. As we pour the wax into this bottle, it represents every time we showed love and a kind gesture towards somebody who had no love for us, maybe even hatred. They are users, they are abusers, they are losers, and you can release them. As I pour the wax into this bottle, it represents that I'm firm on my decision and that I let go of energies who no longer serve me. They are burdened to the decisions they made, but I am not burdened to their decisions. I release them. As I pour the wax into the bottle, it represents that I know who I am and I don't need anybody else to tell me, and I don't need any support from those who don't serve my best interests. I release them. As I pour the wax into this bottle, it represents that I may not have been hard to love, but those who went out of their way to find problems with me and found a reason to not only not love me, but show hate and betrayal towards me, We're always the ones with the problem, and I release them. As I pour the wax into this bottle, I let go of the energy which no longer serves me, and that is selfish and one sided, self centered, and greed driven. As I let go of the energy and pour the wax into this bottle, it represents the fact that there's nothing left to give, and that you gave all your love you could to the relationship, you accepted the loss of it, and now you're moving on with your life. Now you can take your bottle and dispose of it, recycle it, or give it to the garbage guys, because I'm sure they'd do a little dance and be happy about it, knowing that you cut the cord from these people in your life. So do a little dance and just be accepting of it. I'm letting go of people who no longer serve me. I hope this was helpful in this cord cutting ritual. I encourage everybody to take back power and control over their own lives when others feel entitled to it. And check out my second channel as well. I'm rolling out a new series called Destroying the False Illusion of Power, where you have people all up in your business who feel entitled to you, and they do everything to try and insert themselves into your life, but they serve no purpose other than to hold you back. And I came up with a series of different systems you can set in motion to fight back against those who cause issues for you. Take control of your life today and never take shit from anybody. Be selective who you give your time and energy and love to. I hope this was helpful in today's cord cutting ritual. Something I don't normally do, but something I felt like I needed to do, and I want to give something back to those who have people like that in their lives as well. Thanks for watching.